welcome to this new episode of our program, The Beat. Well, as we promised you, we're gonna get to each single tiny mega beat happening in our beautiful land in Egypt. So please stay tuned as we will be back right after this.
The beat.
Welcome back. Well, tonight we are in Sawi Cultural Wheel, and to be more precise, in the Wisdom Hall, to bring you a very exclusive event of its kind, which is the concert that really combines a lot of beautiful talents. We have the Abydos Symphony Orchestra featuring Dolly, or Dalia Farid Fadel, George Aziz, the great violinist. He's an amazing person. You should see that actually I should not be biased, but you should see that. And we have the baritone George Gamel. Let's watch.
In April 2015, Dalia made her national theater debut on the Haneger Theater, playing the main role of Mary in an original Arabic musical, Badlat al-Barq al-Saqiya, where she and Egyptian composer and conductor George Kolta wrote the music. In September 2015, Dalia played the leading role of Amal in the Arabic opera أيام وليالي الشجر القلب, performed by the exceptional Blind Girls Orchestra Al-Nur wal-Amal. In August 2015, she co-founded with Kolta the Old Saints Choir. Her repertoire includes opera and musical theater, jazz, pop, folk, French chanson, and Arabic music. Dalia Farid's dream is to continue to be part of artistic endeavors all over the world, and in particular to see a thriving musical theater scene revived in Egypt. To achieve this dream, she co-founded with her mother, Dr. Mona Zaki, leading Egyptian businesswoman, strategist and professor, Soft Power Productions, as well as the All Saints Center for the Arts, a performing and visual arts center in the heart of Cairo.
Life, who's your idol?
My mother. My mother is the most perseverant woman. She's the most sacrificial woman I know. She really taught me perseverance. She taught me that everything is possible with hard work and God's blessing. That's it. You don't need anything else in life. And she taught me about faith. She taught me about love, unconditional love. She taught me about beauty. She's a very elegant woman.
Yeah, she is.
What didn't she teach me, honestly?
Everything.
So, Dr. Mona Zaki.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mi madre.
the music field, artistically, who is your idol?
In opera, it's between Fleming and Anna Netrebko because their voices are incredible, and Anna Netrebko is the best performer. In musical theater, I love Audrey Hepburn. I know her and Julie Andrews, obviously, but like, just her rendition of My Fair Lady was incredible, and I sing her stuff all the time. And in Arabic music, I love Shadia. I think Shadia is just adorable, and of course Suat Hosni, and plenty of people, plenty of people to learn from. So yeah.
In general, what inspires you?
People, places, and poetry. I would say these are three things. People, meeting people that just blow you away with their love, that believe in what they do, and they do it like my mother and like my father and like my grandmother, and like amazing people. Like all the time you meet them. Nurul Amal girls, like they're my sisters now, and they really inspire me, and they inspired one of my songs in the upcoming album actually. And places, because I was just in Greece, for instance, and I picked up the ukulele as soon as I got from Greece, because there's something so beautiful and earthy about Greece, and it makes you go back to your nature, human nature. It's not like, you know, there's something ethereal about it. It's outside of space, outside of time. And poetry, because poetry is language of love, so it inspires. I love Nizar Qabbani. I love Maya Angelou. She's amazing. I love Salah Jahin and his رباعيات. I love all sorts of like, all the William Blake and John Donne and all the English literature poets. يعني plenty of I pick up a lot of things on my way. So.
You just mentioned the Nur al Amal, which is actually, I don't know if definitely you know, it's the one and only blind girls orchestra, so, and it's in Egypt. So tell me about your experience with them.
I have a crazy experience with them actually, because I did a whole opera with them last year, and it wasn't that well organized. So me and the girls were organizing it basically, and learned a lot about perseverance, learned a lot about contentment. They're very content women. You know, they know what they're doing, and they love what they do, and they do it well. And they're so grateful for every small thing. Like you'd offer them something very small, like a fruit or chocolate or whatever, and they would be so grateful. And they're also, because of their contentment, they're very generous women. So I won't talk about how good they are as artists, because they are great artists, and we all know, and we've all been to their concerts, and we're flabbergasted at the end. But as girls, like I think at least 4 girls have offered me gifts. 4 girls have offered me either a perfume or what was it? I think it was a scarf or something. Like just different girls are constant and asking about you. They're always asking. They remember you. Sometimes you arrive in the room and you just say good morning, and somehow they could detect exactly how you're feeling. And it's because, yes, they've been deprived of sight, but man, have they sharpened every single other sense. So it's really an experience getting to know them. يعني humbling, to say the least.
يا زهرة في خيالي رأيتها في فؤادي جنت عليها الليالي وأقبلتها الليالي وشغلتها العيون فما تسحر الجفون
يا غرامي كل شيء ضامني فنزعت الحب من قلبي وروحي يا غرامي كل شيء ضامني فنزعت الحب من قلبي وروحي ووهبت العمر أوطاري ولحمي فتغنيت وداويت بروحي
وشغلتها العيون ومات سحر النفوس هي غرامي كل شيء ضاع مني فنزعت الحب من قلبي وروحي يا غرامي كل شيء ضاع مني فنزعت الحب من قلبي وروحي ووهبت العمر أوطاري ولحني فتغنيت فنويت بروحي أنا طير في يوم الفن يغني للطيور للغصون يا زهرة في الليالي رأيتها في فؤادي يا زهرة في الليالي رأيتها في فؤادي كانت عليها الليالي وأقبلتها الليالي وشغلتها العيون فمات سحر النفوس.
Basically, you also performed abroad. So tell me, how did your career kind of take off internationally?
Internationally, I think it started with Savonlinna in Finland. Dr. Niveen Haluba, my professor, she recommended me to go take this class with Aya Tolpa, I think her name was. She was a Finnish opera instructor. So I did it at the Cairo Opera House, and then from there they invited me and Amira Rida and Raga Edzin, and we were just a trio of 3 Egyptian opera singers. So I studied with Tom Krause in Finland, and that was incredible. And that's where I started performing in Finland, and I went to the London in the Royal Academy, and then I performed there, and that was amazing. And then I guess, when I was in the Royal Academy, the Swiss ambassador there at London asked me to sing in the embassy. So it's been just like one thing leads to another, and I really believe that, like, you can't start too small. Like, it started with me going to a workshop in Cairo Opera House, so this led me to Finland. So it's things like that. Yeah, don't be discouraged if you start small. There's no one starts like internationally or anything like that.
What are the challenges that you're facing?
Everything is a challenge. Everything from like how I eat and how I train. I'm an athlete, basically. You know, I have to, in order to hit these high notes and in order to feel good for that long amount, that period of time, singing and moving and acting, you have to be in great shape. So that's one thing. In London, it was the competition. Sometimes it's hard to be in an academy, one of the best academies, because everyone is trying to make it, and rightly so. They have to make it because this is their work and this is what they've dedicated their lives to. So I needed more support in London, but God provides all the support. And then here, it's the lack of organization. There's there aren't that many opportunities for artists, which is a shame because Egypt is full of talented people, and full of stories to tell, and full of writers, and full of singers. It's just the organizing body that will bring all these people with a stage manager and stuff, and be like, right, so we need you to write, and you to direct, and you to perform, and by this, you know what I mean? Like, just this person, the ligaments. You have all the muscles, but it's just exactly.
Le ciel bleu sur nous peut s'effondrer et la terre sous nous peut s'écrouler. Pas importe si tu m'aimes, je m'en fous du monde entier. Ton amour et mon corps frémira sous tes mains. bout du monde, je me ferais tellement blanc si tu me le demandais. J'irais décrocher la lune, j'irais voler ma fortune si tu me le demandais. Je régnerais ma patrie, je régnerais mes amis si tu me le demandais. Oh, pour vivre de moi, je ferais n'importe quoi si tu me le demandais. Nous aurons pour l'éternité dans le bleu de toute l'immensité, dans le ciel tu me reverras, mon amour, puisque tu m'aimes. Si un jour la vie t'arrachera, si tu meurs d'être loin de moi, fais faute si tu m'aimes, car moi je mourrai Dieu réunit ceux qui
What do you think about the music scene in general in Egypt?
I think it's flourished after the revolution. Honestly, I think that one thing that's good, that's for sure and indubitable, you can't doubt it, you can't debate it, is that the music scene, the art scene after the revolution, which is expected because after every single political event, major political event, there's always been an artistic revolution. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that something like Masar Igberi or Kairoki or Sharmoufers or Dina Al-Wadidi or all these incredible artists that have just blossomed after and the awareness of underground music. I'm very grateful to be in the business after the revolution because it's going very well.
So tonight you're performing with the Abydos Symphony Orchestra and featured by George Gamel and Mr. Aziz George as well. Tell me about this experience.
So the Abydos Symphony is the work of the Soft Power Productions, which is headed by my mother, Dr. Monazaki, and what she realized that there aren't enough opportunities for artists